Hi, I'm Kim Megson, and this is your CLADglobal News Update. Zaha Hadid Architects' hotly anticipated flagship hotel for the City of Dreams resort in Macau has opened. The building, called Morpheus, is notable for the series of sculptural voids carved through its centre, inspired by the fluid forms found within China's rich tradition of jade carving. Linked with the surrounding resort by a 3-storey podium, Morpheus houses 770 guest rooms, suites and sky villas, as well as a host of leisure amenities. The building's exoskeleton optimises the interiors by creating spaces that are uninterrupted by supporting walls or columns. The central atrium runs the height of the hotel, traversed by a series of bridges that create spaces for the restaurants and the guest lounge. French designer Philippe Starck has secured his most otherworldly commission yet, the interiors of a luxurious space station for tourists. Starck was asked by space exploration company Axiom to create interiors for the habitation module for their planned Axiom space station. Evoking a comfortable and friendly egg, his design features softly panelled walls covered with hundreds of nano LEDs, which change colour in response to the moods and biorhythms of its inhabitants. Large windows will look out into space. Explaining the design, Starck said the traveller should physically and mentally feel they are floating in the universe. Houston-based Axiom has ambitious plans to build the world's first privately funded commercial space station. It will launch its space tourism program in 2020, rocketing high-paying tourists to the International Space Station, which it one day hopes to replace. The 21st edition of the FIFA World Cup kicked off in Russia last week, and it was marked by the reopening of what has been described as the most high-tech stadium in World Cup history. Originally built in 1956, the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow has been completely redeveloped for the World Cup, with Russian studio Speech leading the redesign. The new-look ground hosted the opening ceremony, starring pop star Robbie Williams, and the tournament's first game. It will also be used for the final on the 15th of July. While the stadium's distinctive Soviet-era walls and roof have been retained, it has been brought into the 21st century with a number of technological additions. Access systems have been improved, the spectator journey transformed, and modern media facilities added. The stadium's capacity has also been increased from 78,000 to 81,000. The works, which began in 2013, are understood to have cost around £309 million. Perhaps the most radical aspect of the renovation project has been the installation of a part synthetic pitch, the first time one has been used for a World Cup final venue. This year's tournament is being played out at 12 stadiums across 11 cities. A unique digital-only art museum opens this week in Tokyo, showcasing the incredible interactive installations of art collective Team Lab. The studio have partnered with the Mori Building Company to create the 10,000 square metre attraction called Borderless, which will exhibit more than 50 of their artworks across 5 zones. Attractions include a waterfall of light, a forest of lamps, and an aquarium of children's sea life sketches, all brought to vivid life by 520 computers and 470 projectors. There are no divisions between the exhibits, which extend beyond their rooms, out into the corridors and then merge with other works to create a museum where boundaries are in continuous flux. Team Lab is made up of around 500 members, including artists, programmers, architects, designers, animators and mathematicians. To find out more details on these stories and for the latest breaking news, go to CLADglobal.com.